Munchie monk. And I'm here to tell you the true story of Frankenstein. What really happened. It was awful, awful. It all first started a long time ago. In this little town where there lived a mad scientist, Victor Frankenstein, who did a lot of experiments. Like all of us handsome geniuses, he wasn't very welcomed in his neighborhood. He knew this because every day people used to call him...
Names! People used to call him names!
Nah! People used to call him in the middle of the night and then hang up. Yeah, he got a lot of prank calls. But that didn't keep him from plotting his evil scheme. He set out to create a monster out of human remains. So, he walked around town doing mad things, writing down these unrealistic numbers, drawing up dubious conclusions, making up statistics. He was acting like
a madman. He was acting like a madman.
No! He was acting like a New York Times reporter, but he didn't mind. He kept down with his plan to create this monster. Yeah. So he went to a place where he knew he could find a lot of spare human pieces.
A graveyard?
No! He went to Michael Jackson's trash cans. He went to do a little browsing. But he found nothing there but spare chunks of noses. And that was no good. No good. I mean, why would he want to make a creature whose body would be 80% nose? Poor creature. It would have felt miserable. Just ask Barbara Streisand. He told his assistant Fritz that he would go to the graveyard to snatch body parts. Fritz advised him not to go, but Victor wouldn't take Fritz's advice. But when he was approaching the graveyard, he got so scared, he decided to take
his advice. He decided to take Fritz's advice.
No! He decided to take a dump first. And then enter the graveyard. He was shitting his pants. But he was so determined to build his artificial humanoid freak that he was willing to enter the graveyard and pick something out of some nasty, slimy hole. Aye. That reminds me of an ex-girlfriend of mine. I mean, she lived by the graveyard. That's why. She liked to stroll among the graves, but she got really scared. So, she asked me to come along. I went with her, but I always took precautions because I thought I was going to get...
Scared? You thought you were going to get scared too?
No! I thought I was going to get some. You know, but she never gave in. She was scared of me too. She was so religious, and she thought I was a
damn creature.
No! She thought I was a Democrat. Yeah, Democrat. Hey. So, for all the purity of her soul, she wouldn't give in to the sorrow pleasure of the flesh. Bitch. So, who was I?
You were talking about the artificial humanoid freak.
Right. So, Dr. Frankenstein finally created a monster and tried to give life to him by exposing him to an electrical storm. I didn't know that could bring dead things to life. That explains why I've seen Hugh Hefner running around naked during electrical storms. Anyway, he took his horrible creation out for little electroshocks. And then...
What happened?
The lightning fried the monster's ass. Victor's experiment failed. So he had to come up with a story about how the monsters became alive and start killing people, so they had to shut him down. You know, that covering your failure with the evil monster story sort of thing. Kind of like J-Lo and Ben Affleck's new movie.
I didn't know that movie was about a monster.
No! I was talking about the movie's box office. It was awful. It was awful. So, anyway, some people say that Victor Frankenstein stopped trying to do more experiments. But some others say that he's still out there trying to torture innocent people. Yeah, he's now a judge in American Idol. So, this was the true story of Dr. Frankenstein and his monster. I am the Munchies. I'll see you later with another horrid true story. It would be awful. It would be awful.